Alright, Spreaker. Alright, YouTube. Alright, family. Y'all know how we do. Broadcast is up. We are live. So, let's get it started. I know I'm late. Y'all don't need y'all to tell me I'm late. I know I'm experimenting with my text. But y'all know what we're supposed to do.
Mr. Daddy.
Drink your water. What's going on with my music? Drink your water. Lift your glass and 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 drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Take your breath and drink your water. 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 Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Move your body, drink your water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now the music messing up. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. 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 Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Y'all hear the skip in the music? Now lift your glass and drink your water. Now take your breath and drink some water. Now move your body, drink some water. And lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink, drink. Y'all hear that? Drink, drink. Drink, drink, drink. Great Nia, great Nia, great Nia family. Oh man, listen. A lot is going down. I had a great meeting last night. I had a great show last night. My Piscean sister, Lady J, called in. And it was a great show. I want to thank everybody that's showing support. Because I'm telling y'all, we're moving into a new age. We're moving into a new time. I don't know what's going on with my music. I think I'm gonna have to do something with my computer. I don't know. But you know what? Drink your water. Drink, drink, drink. Alright, come on now. Y'all know your rules. You got to drink your water. We can't take care of the ancestors. We ain't taking care of ourselves. Go live with Naichi invite. Oh, is Naichi on? What's up, Naichi? How are you doing, brother? Alright. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Alright, family. Now remember, there's only 4 things you need to stay healthy. Only 4 things. That's proper breathing through the nose, family. We're gonna do a show on that again. Talking about breathing techniques. Breathing through the nose, stop the mouth breathing, right? Then also every now and then hold your breath, right? 2, Drink water. Drink quality water. Put quality water in your body. Right now, I'm messing with some Virginia Artesian. I like the spring water now. So, now, step one, proper breathing. A lot of diseases are caused by people not breathing properly. Some people not getting enough air. Like when we sleep, we're not breathing properly. A lot of us are breathing through our mouth. Not healthy at all. And then some of us are taking in too much air. Let me say it again. Some of us are breathing too damn much. I'm just saying. Now, 2, drink proper water. Water helps lubricate the body. The water helps wash out poisons. The water helps energize you. Water is one of the things that bring that ashe into you, that power, that life force into you every day. So make sure you're drinking your water. All right. Next is culturally appropriate foods. Make sure that in your life, you have culturally appropriate foods. Now, for those of you of African heritage, look into the African heritage diet. There's certain small things that you can add in your life. You know what I'm saying? One of the things I use is coconut oil. Another thing I use is palm oil. I know people like the oils aren't good for you, but you really need to do your research on that. You know what I'm saying? Start adding beans and start adding a little bit more rice. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of stuff. A lot of greens. It's a whole bunch of stuff that you can start adding to your life to start making your life a little easier. And the last one is move. And I try to do all those with you in the song. You know what I'm saying? Lift your glass and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Move your body, drink your water. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know what I'm saying, family. Now, I'm experimenting with the text this morning. I'm hoping that some of y'all got the text. That's one of the reasons I'm running late. You know, but you know it is what it is. We grow. I'm getting responses to the text. I got most of the people are saying, text me when you go live. You know what I'm saying? So I'm setting it up in the morning, which means that Brother Kwame is going to win because I might have to start getting up at a regular time on the weekends and doing it. No, I'm refusing that. As he called himself, the Black Yoda. I'm refusing that, Yoda. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I sent out the text this morning. If you got the text, throw some thumbs up. Let me know, please. All right, so last night we did tribal quotes. Well, first off, Navita, we're going to have to sit down and talk because you came up in the meeting last night because the whole movie piece and fundraising. I got the next text some 5 minutes ago, but I was on the Gye-Nyame Journey page and wasn't being made known you were on. I wasn't on yet. You know what I'm saying? I was late. That's not the page. That's not the text. That's me. I was late. So, you know, we'll bring it together. It'll all come together because I got to get up and I got to set up the Spreaker. Then I got to set up the YouTube. Then I got to set up now I'm doing the Instagram. Then I got to set up the Facebook. So, you know, Miss Tiandra says, yes, brother, got the text. Thank you. You got to care for yourself first in order to take care of us, your village, and honor your ancestors. So get your rest on the weekend. See, Brother Kwame Brother Kwame ain't on that. But hey, it is what it is. I'm servant of the people. So let's get it. No, we're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. That's all it is. Now, but we had a powerful meeting last night. You know what I'm saying? A nation builder meeting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, stuff is moving. Stuff is moving, and it's moving in a way where if I was younger doing this, I would surely fuck it up. Let me say it again. If I was younger doing this, I would surely fuck it up. It is now I'm understanding a little bit more on how some of my elders used to kind of pull me in. You know what I'm saying? Brother, tell me you ain't ready. 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 You know what I'm saying? But still, see what's crazy is they would tell me that I wasn't ready, but they would still let me go. You understand what I'm saying? They still would not stop me. They would still let me go. Go and bump your head. I had one elder tell me one time, he said, once you find out what it is you want to do, hurry up and make your first 10,000 mistakes. I said, damn. So that's why they're not stopping me. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta get out this fear of failure. We gotta get out this fear of messing up. We gotta get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Because that does absolutely nothing for us. That doesn't help us at all. So we got thank you. So now the text will be going out. Yeah, you go. The text will be going out on a regular basis. I will be letting you know when we got events, because the first thing, because now I got to do a write-up real quick. I got to do a write-up for the Council of Elders. That shit sound good. I got to do a write-up for the Council of Elders and shit. You know, that sounds good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many people get to say something like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say but we got to do a write-up for the Council of Elders. And you know what I'm saying? I'm going to sit my ass down and do my portion. Right? But the point that I'm making is there's an order. There's in a sense always been here, but because of the polarizing times that we are in, it is becoming a little bit more recognizable. Like change never comes when you're comfortable. And for a while, you know what I'm saying? Black folks, we have to admit, we have been made comfortable. But one of the things that Amos Wilson, and I keep going back to Amos Wilson, one of the things I hear Amos Wilson say all the time, when it comes down to a choice between your enemy feeding their children and feeding your children, you could bet that they're going to feed their children every time, right? And we get into a time where now people are circling their wagons, and it's time for us to start, you know what I'm saying, eliminating those that don't belong. I'm younger, I'm ready and willing. It feels like home being engaged in this community. Thank you. Family, I'm not playing. So like and share. You know, share with other like-minded people. We need to go and build this up. So one of the next events that's coming up real soon. Well, first, you know, of course y'all know February popping off. In February we got a symbol coming to the city, right? I'm not on the planning committee, but you know, that's family. So we're going to be having a private showing of the Black Panther. So, but the beautiful part is we're not just going to be showing the Black Panther, right? We're not just going to be showing it. We're going to discuss the Black Panther after the movie. So I'm going to be letting y'all know when tickets are available, because I want to see, you know, because I know almost everybody here got some young person in their life that's going to want to run and go see this movie. And what we got to start doing is taking control of the symbolism that's going on in our community. We got to start taking care of the narrative. We got to start taking control of the narrative. We could no longer allow these companies to control the narrative of our community. Period. You know what I'm saying? And Brother Hatim, what you mean take control of the narrative? Like, for example, we look in the music industry. The music industry, in a sense, has stolen the narrative of our movement, which was hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? They stolen the narrative. We have allowed them, we have given them the right to control the narrative, so they're able to shape and mold artists and allow artists to come out the way that they want the artists to come out of. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, whoa. As I get older, I can see this. I can see the narrative in movies and stuff. But I know how to combat the narrative. You know how to combat the narrative, family? Sit down and talk. Have a discussion. If you hear a song that your child's listening to that you don't like, ask your child about the song. Have them explain the narrative. If they're using language that's inappropriate about something, ask them, who is that person? Who is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? You sure he ain't talking about you? I mean, have the discussion. Right? So because sometimes our children, all we gotta do is throw a little bit of oil to get the wheels moving in their mind, family. That's what we gotta do. That's what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, boom. So with this Black Panther movie coming out, I want to pack the theater. I'm going to be pushing tickets like crazy. I want to pack the theater, and I want to get people up in there, right? Male, female. I want to get people up in there, first off, so we could welcome our Simba family, our Simba and our Simpson family. Second, so that we can have an intelligent conversation about a movie that may put some ideas on our children that could change this world, especially if we guide and massage it in the direction that we want it to go. See, because they like, oh, it's just a movie, but I want you to understand what type of movie it is. It's a movie that's showing a black king. A black king who comes from a long line of black kings. A black king that's whooping ass. A black king that comes from a kingdom that's technologically advanced. You understand? See, this is the narrative that's being released. Now, I don't know what the message is going to be behind the movie, but I'm telling you, just on those three things right there, I could work a narrative that would change your life as well as your child's life. Don't fuck with me when it comes with stories, family. I know it's early in the morning, but y'all know I'm a cusser. Now, cussing is like working out for me. I get. All right, but all right. So last night we did the show. We ain't make it to the Lady J was on. We ain't, usually when she's on, I never make it to the Proverbs because she, I let her go and she has some good stuff to talk about, and I like to give her, not give her, but allow her to share her voice, because sometimes people need to hear more than just Brother Hatim, and that's what this show is about. This is why I try to read all your comments. You know what I'm saying? This is why, if y'all got events and stuff y'all need people to know about, we could go and make that happen. That's why I like reading. You know what I'm saying? This is our show. You know what I'm saying? Gye-Nyame Journey is a group. It ain't just me. You know what I'm saying? Even though sometimes it may feel like or even seem like it's just me. I do this for us. Because we need a voice. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the only one that's thinking like this. And for a long time I thought I was. And that was a very lonely place. You know what I'm saying? And then, you start running to people. And you start understanding you're not the only one that's involved in this. You're not the only one that's seeing that everything around you is crazy. And it's not you. That's a fucked up place to be in, family. Especially for some young people that's looking. I mean, think about this. You 15 years old, you looking around the world, and all of the adults around you are crazy. They're doing crazy stuff. They're doing stuff that don't make no sense. I mean, you can't make no sense out of it. Must be aware of morality and service of oppression, where Lady J is coming from. Morality and service of oppression. As a matter of fact, we're going to need to bring that elder back, so that Elder Wakesa, so we could bring some new people to that workshop. All right, so last night for day 12 for the Proverbs, friendship improves happiness and abates misery by doubling our joy and dividing our grief. We didn't even get to touch on that one. All right, just want to say that. One must try to escape from the darkness of ignorance and suffering and seek the light of enlightenment. Dalai Lama. All right. And the last one, the one that we did get a chance to discuss, instruction in youth is like engraving in stones. North Africa. All right. So, those were the Proverbs. We didn't get a good chance to discuss a lot of them, but hey, you know what I'm saying? We had a discussion. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's what this is for, so that we can. Because, I mean, that's the only way we're going to sharpen our swords, family. All right, today is Nia. Nia. For those that don't speak the language, I'm going to stop that soon because everybody going to be on the same page pretty soon. The day is Nia. For those that don't speak the language, that means purpose. The mnemonic principle of the day is balance. The color is yellow. The hermetic law is rhythm. And we're going to, I'm going to do some shows on these hermetic laws. The hermetic law is rhythm. Male name of the day is Kofi. Females born on this day are Fua. All right. For the emotional emancipation circles, in Wolof, for the African Emotional Emancipation Circle, African Centered Cultural Virtue and Value System. In Wolof, the principle of the day is for us is Mandu, which means being appreciative of what you have and not envious of others. Akan ethics, justice, is the word of the day. And Yoruba, Titu, endurance. Endurance, family. All right. And like I said, now, I need you to activate your reticular formations. I need y'all to activate your reticular formation, and we're going to spend the day, right? We're going to spend the day together. Now, this is the challenge, family. I need you to get your cell phones out, your tablets out, your notebook out, and I need you to document purpose in your community, purpose in your life, purpose in your, let's share it. You know what I'm saying? Share it on Gye-Nyame timeline, because I opened it up. You can share it, and if it's crazy, I'll go back and I'll get it later. But, you know what I'm saying? Share where you find purpose in our community. We are hunting for purpose today. We're going to hunt it down. We're going to find it. We're going to pinpoint it, and we're going to share it within our community, within our village, within our tribe, so that people know that, hey, no matter how bleak it is, or how bleak it may seem, you will always find our principles floating around in our community. So activate those reticular formations and consciously look for your principles. And the key principle you're looking for today is purpose. All right. You can also find some balance. You can find a little bit of rhythm out there. All right. Get it. You know what I'm saying? Where's that endurance at? Because endurance is one of the words of the day. Oh, and Brother Anubis was supposed to do the word of the day. Brother Kwame says, La tabla rasa is how we were thought of by Shea Whitey. Children may have more on their slate than we can imagine. We simply erase it and replace it with some BS, unfortunately. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us think that we come in as empty slates. We are victims of circumstances in life. But if you look at it from our worldview, we chose to come. This means that you are an adventurous soul if you chose to come back at this time. This means that you came back here for a great purpose. Oh, speaking of Nia, you know what I'm saying? We chose this time. This is the time of legends. Man, you know what I'm saying? We like in the bottom of the ninth. You know what I'm saying? We like fourth quarter, 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And we got to bring it back. We ain't gonna say 2 minutes. Let's say we in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to get to hustling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm basically, brother, saying that we don't come in here empty. We got a whole lot on our tablet, right? And the events that happen in our life are supposed to remind us about it. The adults in our lives are supposed to remind us about the stuff that's on our tablet. But instead, what we have is trauma after trauma after trauma after trauma after trauma, which makes it harder for you to access your personal tablet. And I ain't talking about the tablet that you're looking at me on right now. All right, so let's go on and move it on. It's time for us to do this toast. I got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got to get to my adventure. I ain't finished my water. Finish your water. I know I ain't the only one. Finish your water. Stop faking like you did. And once again, I must read, must be aware of morality in service of oppression. Family. I mean, you really need to look that up. Morality in the service of oppression. Shouts out to Brother Sa. How y'all doing? How your family doing, brother? Now, those that want to be on the contact list to let you know when we going live, 614-300-1875. If you want to be, if you want to know when we doing a daily toast, put your name on the list. 614-300-1875. Text me hashtag GNJ. Just that simple. Hashtag GNJ. And right now on the list, I got Brother Anubis, I got Brother Shamar, Elder Alona, Miss Tracy, Kwame, Vanessa, Christine, and Madonna. So boom, I'm shooting out those texts. So you know, and like I said, I'm starting to find out that these little devices ain't letting you know when who's on all the time. So you know. I'm almost. Got to start that day off with that water. Get your body lubricated, get it moving. Now I'm going to have to do some Gye-Nyame salutations and stuff like that. I still owe some push-ups. I got to break them down. I ain't like I used to be when I was young. I used to be able to just knock them out. Can't knock them out like I used to. But hey, it's a mind state. Miss Navita, I'll be in class tonight if you want to talk then, or you can call me regarding the movie. Okay, cool. Also add me to the list for the show. All right, cool. I got you. I don't know if I'm doing because you know one of the things is that my kids, because I'm all the way up north, my kids got to be with me all the time. So you know, on those nights when I can't get home, I do try to get home. You know what I'm saying? So, and sometimes I don't leave the school till about 6 o'clock. So, I don't know about that. But I will get in contact with you about that movie fundraiser because, there's a lot of movies out there. Because one of the first movies we want to show for the fundraiser, y'all ready for this? Spook, Who's Sat by the Door. Not just watch it, but I want a discussion on, that's one of my all-time favorite movies. The Spook Who Sat by the Door, right? I had to go down the basement, break out some of this is a young batch of that ambrosia. We about to sample it on the show as we do this toast and get out of here. Because I know a lot of us got to start our day. So I want to thank everybody for stepping in. But know your ancestors are being toasted. If you want to get your ancestor on the list. Listen, very simple. 614-300-1875. Right? Hashtag Daily Toast. A form will be sent to you. All you got to do is fill out the form. Right? All you got to do is fill out the form. 2 forms going to be sent to you, actually. So you can fill out either one. Now, if you fill out the one that take you to the Google form, that one will be directly added onto the list. If you just fill out the list that comes to you on the link, the first link that's going to be sent to you, that's cool too. I will go back and I will backtrack. So it's 614-300-1875. All right. I see you, Miss Terrahasa. How you doing? How you doing, Miss Sheila? I see you keeping up. I see you keeping up with the workout, right? So now, all right, we got that ambrosia. It's time for us to toast those ancestors. I'm gonna take it easy because I'm trying to save a little bit because Kwame gave me the idea for a super killer ambrosia, and I'm gonna have to get him. I'm gonna have to get you a sample, brother, because you know what I'm saying. If you start floating, I'm gonna have to cut the potency down just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We call on that great source, that great power. We call on the first ancestor. That's right, your first ancestor is the Creator. We lift up our glass and we send praise and we become conscious of the energy around us, because that's a lot of our problems. Many of us are going through life unconscious, right? Being conscious means that you are awake. Being conscious means that you are aware. Being conscious means that, in a sense, you are focused. Family, a lot of us need to really open up so that we can start receiving the information from this Creator that we say we serve. So we lift up the glass and we say Ashe. From there, we move to our personal ancestors. Without any further ado, here is the ancestor list, the new and the old. I want to thank everybody for sending in their ancestors. Now, I'm sending out the list for those people that request the list so that you could toast them on your own. But on the list, make sure you put your ancestors at the top. When you are pouring libations in your house, you know what I'm saying? You say your ancestors first. That's really the only rules. You know what I'm saying? Say the ancestors, but say yours first, because I appreciate you toasting my ancestors, right? But toast yours first, all right? So, Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, George and William Walton, Chris and Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman L, Nomo X, Sapet Mara, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Marianne, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro Ector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Daniel Pullian, the Luxter brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss J. Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Mary McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McQuay, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Randerman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Barry Beatty, Sarah Ware, Lovita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worlds, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Gross, or Grace. I don't know which one. I'm still waiting for that person to claim their ancestor. I don't know whether it's Leon Gross or Leon Grace. So if somebody out there, somebody know who that is. Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mae Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amotet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank and Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vena Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, and Ellis Murphy. If you have any ancestors out there that you want me to say, go and throw them out. I got you. All right, here we go. The added list from Brother Anubis, Gina Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, from Sister Tiandra, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., from Deshaun, Jennifer Sensenbaugh. Also got Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, my son Brian Watson Jr., and my son Kaneko Parsons. Aisha, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown. From Mrs. Ford, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth and Paul Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson. From Dr. D, Dan Wilkinson Sr., from Sister Jackie, Emma McClendon, and then we also got Jerry Doyle and Amina Robinson added to Brother Kwame's list, or added to our list. Miss CeeLo is asking this, Kwame, if you feel better. All right, so we lifting up the glass to those ancestors, the ones we called and the ones we didn't call, and we say, Ashe. All right, family, we move from there to the present moment. We spoke about the present moment. We know we in Nia. We activating our reticular formations so that we go out and hunt this thing down, because there's purpose in our community. We just got to find it, right? We just got to find it, right? And we got to guide it. So we lift up our glass. We activate those reticular formations. We get out here and we're going to start looking for it, right? We lift up our glass in this moment. And because in this moment is our power, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on to our future generations, our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Family, we are generational people. And I keep saying it to you. We are a generational people. When we come back to the same bloodline, family. Ain't no jumping over to the Rockefellers. Ain't no jumping over to another group. Ain't no turning into no rocks and no trees. You come back in the family. You come back in your bloodline. Now, I'm saying that to say this. So that means that if you leave the bloodline destroyed, if you leave the bloodline shamed, if you leave the bloodline poor, if you leave the bloodline disgraced, then that is what you're coming back for. So now, when you live in your life, I want you to realize that you're not only paving the way for your children, you're paving the way for your own return. So go on out there and play if you want to. Go on out there and play if you want to. Because you don't escape this. Is finding Nia the same as finding Jesus? It depends on how you look at Jesus, brother. How you starting shit early in the morning, man? Let me finish my life. Let me finish. Let me finish the. Oh, now CeeLo done jumped on the bandwagon. That's the question of the day. Is finding Nia the same as finding Jesus? Now, because I'm going to tell you this. I have seen some Jesus organizations, some organizations that are strong on Jesus that have a strong purpose in our community. Matter of fact, I've seen churches doing a lot more building than some of these brothers running around in these fezzes and with the kufis and wearing the Gye-Nyame symbols and shit. You know what I'm saying? I drive by a church every day that not only own their church, right? Not only have a children's ministry in their church, but they own all the land behind the church. And they own apartment buildings behind that. You know, so hey, I'm just saying. Hey, Miss Tiandra say she loved Jesus. So get off Jesus. So it's all in how you serve. My first AME Zion church does a lot of. That's what I'm saying. So now, if you find it in there, see, Nia is not connected to a religion, because you're gonna find Nia in every religion. Now the PC is the religion serving the people? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? So now, if where you find Jesus and it's serving people, and that's what you want, hey, that's on you. I'm not here to define that for you. So we lift up the glass and we finish the toast. I don't know how we got on that, right? We finish the toast and we say, we say Ashe for the future generations. I won't forsake who he is to me in my heart. You don't have to, but if you receive, then okay, exactly. All right, that was Tiandra, and then exactly was from Christine Lowe. So it's all about how you work and who you work and where you work. The question is, was Nia or Jesus as Sir lost? I don't get that. Sir. The question is, was Nia or Jesus as Sir lost? I don't get it. All right, I'll wait for him. He gonna rewrite it for me. So here we go. We lift up the glass, right, to wherever you find Nia, right? We lift up the glass to the future generations. We toast our children. We toast our children on to infinity. We toast all of our ever lost. Was Jesus or Jesus ever lost? The question is, was Nia or Jesus ever lost? Oh, that's a good question. So now I'm understanding. The question is, was Nia or Jesus really ever lost? You know what I'm saying? And I would say no, because that was always there. It was. It's sort of like growing. We couldn't see the forest for the trees. We were so close. We were so pent up into it. We were so surrounded by trauma that we have not been able to see some of the stuff. It's some amazing stuff happening around us. It's some amazing and powerful, principle-driven work going on around us. All we got to do is be open. All we got to do is look for it. That's all we got to do is, because sometimes it shoots right past us. It flies right past us. Right? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we're just not ready to receive it. Right? So, we lift up the glass. We lift up Black Yoda strikes or whatever. All right, so we lift up the glass to all of our relations, and we lift up our glass to you. I toast you. Each and every last one of you for taking the time to join us and blessing us with your presence. I toast that you have a great and marvelous day. I toast that our ancestors move out with you. I toast that our Creator, by whatever name you choose to call it, Creator, lift up the glass. All right? So, with that, I will say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I wish you peace, power, joy, And Black Yoda, going on with your day. Have a great day. Have a great Nia. Find some Nia. Post it up. Post some Nia up today. The world is in need of some Nia today, right? Or to be reminded about it, right? So, shouts out to Brother Kwame. Shouts out to CeeLo. Shouts out to Miss Tiandra. Shouts out to Miss Navita. Shouts out to Miss CeeLo. Shouts out to Tara Hassa. Shouts out. Who else popped up? To Miss Sheila Tarpey. Shouts out to Sa. Shouts out to Deanna Jones. Shouts out to Naichi. Oh man, Naichi, man, I'm gonna need an invite to the Sundance family. Shouts out to India Sai. Peace out, family. I am out. Oh, my fault. I need to let y'all know that you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey. Damn! Ah! I'm trying, man. Good help is so hard to find. You are listening to Gye-Nyame Journey. Of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. And of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simba production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Peace out, fam. Heart of Simba Productions. Yep. Alright, let me go. Stop broadcast. Alright, Facebook, I'm out. Alright, dang, we finally we beat Instagram off. Alright, Miss Tiandra, you have a great day. Alright, Spreaker. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know, y'all try to give y'all a little extra time. Thank y'all. Those that are interested in linking up in a better way with Gye-Nyame, hit us up at 614-300-1875. All right, I am out. Y'all know how we do. Broadcast is up. We are live. What's up? They can't see you. I keep telling you that. I got this wall into it right here. That's not real. Alright, let's get. It's time for us to go.
Sasha? Okay, you gotta straighten up your head. Wait, bring this to you. Come on. Look like this is Sasha's pajamas. Gina, go look in the hey. Go look in the bathroom, right? Gina, you listening? And open the cabinet, the one in the wall. There's a yellow comb. The comb, the yellow one, the one I used to.
Upstairs?
And bring the pink hair container to hurry, hurry. I just want to straighten up your hair so I can get out of here. I don't even know how you guys' hair going to be for the wedding.
I'm not going.
You're not going, okay.
So where you gonna be, Sasha?
Home by herself? Right? Right, Sasha?
Down in my house.
Right, Sasha? You better stop yelling when you're talking to grown-ups or anybody. And don't do that again. I'm watching you. Crazy.
I'm not crazy.
And stop back talking. Don't talk back to me. Do you hear me, Sasha? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? Say it. Say it. I want to hear it. Yes, ma'am? You get a comb? Where's the comb? There, can you plug that light so I can see? Plug the light. What's Clevy doing upstairs?
I don't know his computer.
Did you want the yellow comb? You didn't put it in here. You sure you open this and put it in here? No. This is not the one I'm talking about. Did you open the cabinet in the wall? Go and get it. Cleve!
Yes? Yes?
Come here.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh shoot, I'm sitting up here caught up in social media. I need to get Gye-Nyame clothes. I'm not going to the wedding.
Because nobody wants to at the wedding.
I've been kicked out my family.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, you called me? After you took your shower a long time ago, you just put it on lotion? No, I took a bath. Okay, put some clothes on and pretend my car on, please.
Oh, you working today? I'll do it. I'm about to do it.
Go do it. Please. Till Monday. Till Monday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Damn, what we gonna do with your kids this weekend? Cause I got shit to do. And I don't got them to do.
Show them.
Really? Yeah, it's so neat.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that much for you anyway. I'm gonna keep you and have you do some work. You said you got clothes upstairs on?
Yeah.
Shirts on?
Yep.
So I only have
Three more shirts.
Can you throw that away for me, please?
Yeah, three more shirts and two more shirts and one more pair. I think two more. I'll be right back.
Maybe I should just let you away after. Then, when you come back, I'll do it.
I think they're supposed to spend that on my mom's house tonight.
Huh?
I think they're supposed to spend that on my mom's house tonight.
That's what she said?
I said I think. I'm 100% sure. I'll be kind of pissed off that she don't be talking. Y'all don't be talking.
I'll call her today because 3 shirts and 2 pairs of pants.
Because the wedding is tomorrow, so they're all supposed to be getting ready. And I guess that means Sasha's gonna be stuck with me then, right, Sasha? It's gonna be me and you? Just me and you? You don't want to kick it with your dad, girl?
Oh, she's going to school?
No, I'm talking about far as tomorrow. She stayed with me tonight.
Oh, you ain't going to the wedding?
No.
I'm going to the wedding. Sasha can't go. She ain't gonna go to the preparations for the wedding. The right, Sasha?
The outfit here?
Yep.
I'm not going to the preparation for the wedding. Give me some of that, Sasha.
Leave me alone.
I can't get a high five this morning. Let me see if you want to do it right. Yeah. Baby, can you leave this little girl so alone? I just want to give her a high five. You give me something. Dad. You done with your homework, ain't you?
Ow!
Don't lean on me. Don't. You giving me a high
Did I
five.
school today?
Huh? Yeah, we got school today. What you thinking? See, I would have been in bed sleeping if we didn't have school today. You would have been in bed sleeping if we didn't have school today. Sasha would probably still be up. I don't know. Yeah, if you know she's a crazy woman.
I'm not crazy.
Don't back chat me, Sasha. Don't back talk me. You shut up when I'm talking. I keep telling you that. Shut up. Shut up. That's very disrespectful. Very. Only bad kids do that. Unless you want to tell me you're bad. Are you? Now you can talk because I'm asking you a question.
Is she bad?
No, I'm not.
Then answer, Sasha. But still, I still want you to give me a high five.
You smell like you.
She's giving me fucking hard time. Get up, Sasha. Sit down.
You going to your grandma, Sasha?
No.
Where you going?
I didn't know anything about this sleeping over and I'm late, so I'm not even going to.
I mean, you ain't got to wear nothing but the same clothes they had on to the wedding.
No. No, take that girl.
How you know I'm talking about you? You must got a big head. You answer to it. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. What you crying for, Sasha Marsh? What you crying for? Oh,
While you're sitting there, just go brush your teeth, Gigi. You hear me? Go brush your teeth and come back so I can do something to your hair and get out.
Something?
It look a mess. I have to straighten it out. Go brush your teeth. Or maybe you can wear afro. I don't know. You want to wear afro?
No.
Okay, go brush your teeth. Run. So Sasha can go after you. Brush your real go. Hurry up. But yours is not that I can just straighten it out like that. Go brush it. Come on. So I can do it. Go. Okay? Okay? You keep quiet. Whatever you want to say, don't say it out loud. Just you can say it inside, but don't say it out loud, okay? Just keep quiet. Because you don't back up grown ups. Alright? People think you're just a bad little kid. But you're not bad. Are you bad?
No.
Okay. You break things. Right? But God don't like that. Clement, when you come in, bring me 2 bottles of water, okay? You hear me? Clean? Well, Sasha was going to bring it when I finish your hair. Since Clement came to me because the door is shut. Right? Right, baby? Give me this side. I don't want you to get back to F out because God don't like that, okay? Don't be smart about how you talk to grown-ups. Grown-ups will make you bad. So, you still have your earring? What's your favorite boy? Did he eat Honey Nut Cheerios at Grandma's house yesterday? What did he eat? What did he eat for lunch?
I don't remember.
Think about it.
Plus, you know where it is.
Did Grandma make bacon?
Hurry, you said it's on the
Hmm?
table.
I don't know. Actually, no, she didn't.
Guess what?
So what did you eat then?
Stop. Go bring it.
I don't remember.
I'll get stuff. So you can record the video.
You want to go over there and eat Honey Nut Cheerios or you want to eat Honey Nut Cheerios at home?
No.
You want to eat Honey Nut Cheerios at home?
Yeah.
You're going to have Honey Nut Cheerios over there too, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Huh? Play what?
So if you don't get to see that video, clothes in the dryer. My work clothes in the dryer. Bring it to me.
Okay.
We're working through with it. Don't ever talk back to the boss, okay? That's my problem, okay? You don't want to get to be such a spy with a thing, right? Because nobody's gonna like you. Okay? Alright? What's wrong with you, girl? What's wrong with you? Come on. Thanks, babe.
Welcome.
What's going on?
Cleveland spit or something.
Oh, hold on, sit down. Oh, no, I gotta fix his head too. Right, let me put you closer. You didn't put your clothes on. Yeah, after, you know. Come on, take the pajamas off.
I didn't really fit. Hey. Oh my God.
What's wrong with them? So when you get to Grandma's house, you're gonna take the sweater off. Okay, take it off. Okay? It's cold. It's a cold day. You're gonna have to go brush your teeth. Come in. Wash your face. You have slobber on your face. Sorry, babe.
Hey, Sasha.
What?
I forgot to ask you when you came back. Where's my $2?
I don't know.
You took his $2?
No.
You said you did take his $2.
Somebody took my $2.
When I was with Grandma yesterday,
No,
we went
I'm not
somewhere.
talking about this.
You
I'm
went
talking-
somewhere what?
I was talking about the day before yesterday.
You went somewhere and what? Let me see.
And a man gave me $1. $2.
So where is it? Grandma is with Grandma?
No.
Where is it?
It's in my pocket, my jacket.
The man give you $2.
That's a lot.
So I should call Grandma and ask her.
She's
Should I call
lying.
Grandma and ask her?
She's
If
lying.
I call Grandma and she said you're lying, you get a whooping of your life. So you bet you have the chance to tell the truth right now. Did some man give you $2?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to know. I mean, no biggie. Come on. But I'm going to call Grandma because of this. Because this is a big thing. That means she know how to lie big time if this is not true. Okay, go on, let me see. Come here. Go brush your teeth.
Yeah, Gina's brushing her teeth right now, so you might want to wait. Her breath stink. I'm just kidding. Gina, you done?
Take that to the
Okay, Sasha, go brush your teeth.
Sasha, take the. Okay, it's okay. I'll let somebody take it.
Gina, you take it.
Go down the pieces. Did you wash your face? Where you have it? Go bring the lotion because you need lotion in your body. Ask Clean if it's not because I left it in the bathroom.
You look like you just went swimming.
Huh?
She was like she just went swimming when she had her ass. So she was like, Don't mind that boy. Mommy! The door. I'm here. Hello, Sasha. On my back. Put it up. No,
Sasha, I'm going to ask Grandma. If some man give you $2, okay?
He was white.
Okay, he was white and Grandma saw him?
Did she?
Did Grandma? Okay. Why did he give you $2? What did you do to impress him to give you $2? What did you say? What did you do?
Maybe because she
Did you
didn't
say-
wait. Maybe because he didn't saw her and she said, "Oh, you cute. Here's $2." She's a little brass kid in home.
You know what brass is?
Brat?
Yeah.
She's a
No.
brat.
No. He said, "Are you a bunny rabbit?"
What were you wearing?
Clothes. What else would I wear?
Oh my god, I would have slapped her so bad.
Oh, God!
Mommy, get your daughter before I do.
Roast it, old man.
Who? Oh.
No.
Cleveland!
What else would you wear? It's called a costume.
Yeah.
Cleveland!
You little dork.
What?
I can't do nothing but laugh about this one. She said, what else should I? She said, should I wear or can I wear? Oh,
What else can I wear?
Smart mouth. Smart mouth always talking.
You're a smart mouth. Y'all both smart mouth.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not the good type of smart.
The bad one is you with the ugly hair line.
I don't talk back too much.
Yes, you do. Let go.
Say Sasha. Right? Being this
Blah, 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 blah.
No. Since you want to be talking about people, I should square up with you.
No,
Let me
no.
square up with you.
No, stop.
I promise you, I'll get a thing where you can record a video that I can make a YouTube video.
Gina!
Let's go in the house.
Go get your uniform so I can brush your hair and go.
Let's go in the house.
Let me hear your socks.
Oh, thank you.
Sasha, hear your socks.
I needed something. Put it on.
Hey, you doing that? You never be nice to get me. Okay.
Gina's smart now. I just proved my
My
point.
smile. Okay, let me show you. He gave me $2.
All I'm saying is I hope you're not lying to me.
Sasha, your dad has been lying to me. You know that, right?
Because lying is about what?
What's up, Sasha? You in all white on a winter day? Is you in camouflage, girl? You going to war? Huh?
Well, I thought so. Maybe you should change your clothes, Jabba.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. Where's my dollar now?
Where you get $1 from?
She ain't going nowhere, but
What'd you say, Gina? Gina said, where you get $1 from, Sasha?
she said she was with her grandma yesterday, and some white man gave her $2. So I said I'm going to call grandma today. To confess.
You
said I called grandma.
You said the white man gave her.
Yes, and so I said, what did you do? He just saw you and said, hey, $2. She said no. He said I look like some Robbie. I think the outfit she was wearing yesterday. So Cleveland said, what were you wearing? And then Sasha said, clothes. What else would I wear?
Wait, a white man just walked up and gave my daughter $1.
She said $2.
$2? He gave you $2? Okay.
Why are you so mad?
If it's the truth, why are you mad? Fix that couch.
What, Sasha, where's your book bag?
Who closes those? Let me iron it.
Sasha, where's your book bag?
Let me iron it.
I don't have.
You don't need iron?
You had a book bag.
Put it on.
You left it in
Let's
the
go.
car.
Be dressed.
Anybody see Sasha's book bag?
I didn't bring it. So.
It's not in the car.
No. Let them take it. Oh, man.
Since you want to wear that white, I want you to go with the jeans too. Because it's going to be daddy.
All we gotta do is like
Gigi, take that and put a white t-shirt on. You're not going to go anywhere with that.
busted.
You know I keep my eyes on you. Your daddy is the one that don't care. So when I'm around,
I don't care.
No, you don't care about what they wear. Yes, he does. No, he don't.
This is kids.
Hello, friend.
I don't care.
He does care about me.
I care. Yeah, but he don't care about what you wear. He's not the type that will be looking at what is
He
she
ain't
wearing.
a woman.
Oh, you think only women do that? Yeah.
Sasha, see that move? That's sexy. Shut up.
Oh, you're bad.
How?
You just said the nasty word.
How do you even know what that is?
I don't know.
Why your friend? I don't like your friend. Stay easy.
Because she be hitting me and saying it.
Where'd daddy go?
He went upstairs to
Oh, that video.
Bring the comb. Gigi, you put lotion on your face. Your face looks ashy. Your whole lips and face looks ashy. Bring the comb. They
It's
just
gonna be ashy.
your face looks ashy.
Lips can be ashy.
Your lips can be very ashy.
Oh, I'm hungry.
You hungry? You got some socks, Sasha Marsh?
Yeah. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Nobody cares about me.
Okay, so, yeah. Hurry up and put lotion on your face. I'm out.
Hungry.
You what?
Hungry.
Tell your daddy I'm out.
I did. He didn't even come.
Ah?
That's a peace. Have a great day.
Your daughter says she's hungry. You can go to Grandma's and eat.
I don't want it.
Okay. You have honey nut Cheerios over there. So. You wanted to. Take the stool back. Get up and take the stool back. Because I think you should put on the blue pants, okay? Okay?
I don't want to.
Because you're going to be, it's going to be nasty out there. Your clothes going to be dirty. Alright?
I'm hungry. Don't drop it.
Gigi, come on.
Dropping the tablet.
Hungry.
This shirt is little, is it?
What's wrong, Mosh?
Oh, this is my
Mosh, what's wrong?
Oh, she said she's
I'm
hungry.
hungry.
Give me something to eat for me with your crazy self. She said she's hungry, that's why she's crying.
Sasha, you haven't experienced hunger yet. Neither have I. Shut up.
Yes.
No, never mind. Mommy, I ain't getting that. You need to learn how to respect.
Hey. I don't know why you keep putting lotion on your face.
Hate you.
Let me see. Head up.
I
Head up.
love you.
Can I get my eye booger out first?
Can you get what?
My eye booger.
That white stuff that
Unless
you
you
find
can take
under
off.
your eye. On the lash.
Oh,
Right here.
it's on the
Sasha,
other
if
eye.
you say sorry and please,
It's on the other
I
eye.
might give you something.
Mommy's on the other eye.
Take it.
Are you
Because
okay?
you're the one that can feel it. I can't.
Come on, just say sorry to me.
No.
And then you gotta go get a spray so I can spray your hair.
Mommy, tell your daughter to
Get
say
a
sorry
fridge.
so I can give her something to eat.
If she don't want to say it, I'm out. Let her be hungry. Think she's stubborn.
Oh, Mom. Don't hit me.
Fine, sorry.
That's not a nice way of saying sorry. You gotta be really sorry about it. Cleaning.
No, sorry.
Or not showing respect. Say.
Say
Sasha something to eat?
No.
I'm already used to it.
I said, could you? Go on to work, Vicky, for you.
She's been disrespectful right here.
Who, Sasha? Not Sasha.
Come on.
Oh, not my baby. Not the youngest Brown. You know what, Sasha? I think you are the youngest Brown. Could be wrong. I had a dream that Clayton went outside to start your car and ran into a bully out here. The motherfucker tried to run up and attack me. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. I'm gonna whoop your young ass.
You know what? I think the North Face in your closet is mine. Go bring it, let me see it.